Hey guys, my name is Sam and welcome to my channel. Today I filmed this eye look for you. It is super simple and super pretty. That glitter, the glitz and glam. So it is a really simple eye look, 2 colors with some glitter. So simple to recreate or to make your own, whatever colors you want to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. But before we do, make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. And I will see you guys in like 2 seconds. Let's go ahead and get started then, shall we? I've already primed my eyelid, did this eye off camera. Now we're going to do this eye on camera. I primed my eyelid and did my eyebrows. I used my concealer as my primer. I did not set it though. I want the most color payoff with this look, and I find that if you work with a wet base, it helps with the pigmentation of your eyeshadows. So my concealer that I've used is not set at all, and we're gonna go ahead and dive in with the color. First, it's a very simple eye look. 2 colors is all you need, and some glitter. If you want glitter, you can add glitter. If you don't want glitter, you don't have to add glitter. It's up to you. The world is your oyster. But I've chose these 2 colors here. You can choose any other colors that you want to as well. But for the first color, I'm going to go into the Zulu by Juvia's Place and take this teal shade here. They don't have names on them, so I'm not sure the name of the shadow, but you can use any teal eyeshadow you have or any other eyeshadow that you prefer. And I'm just going to dive right in to that shade and basically apply this all over my eye. I use tapping motions first, and then I use swiping motions later. Using a wet base can be a little bit tricky. Sometimes the colors can get patchy or they might skip, so I find that packing on the shadow and then blending it out works a lot better. So once you have that first initial color down, you can go in with swiping motions. But I would definitely advise to just try to start off with like packing on the color, and then blending it out. This look is so simple, it's insane. I did this look on Saturday that just passed, and I really liked it. I was kind of just sitting down and playing with my makeup, and this look was birthed. So I'm just going to make sure I coat my entire lid with that color and blend it out. So once you have that built up to your standards, you can go in with your next shade, which would be your last. See how easy and quick this was? So for my next shade, I'm going to go in with the Magic by Juvia's Place. Another Juvia's palette. And this one, I'm going to take the gold shade that they have in this palette. I think it's called Nibua? I'm not sure. But it is this gold shade here. And I'm just going to take that on my finger and pat that in the center of my lid. And kind of work my way out. When I first did this look, I had used concealer. I put concealer down in the middle and then I applied the shade over, but the shade is so rich and pigmented that the concealer was honestly not necessary. If you feel like you need it, then by all means go for it, but using a Juvia's Place eyeshadow, honestly, you can't go wrong with the pigmentation. And just to soften the edge around the gold shade, I'm going to take that same teal shadow on a smaller brush and go around the gold shade we just placed. Kind of blend it out a little bit. And not that this eyeshadow isn't already really intense. I'm going to take it on a smaller brush, a more dense flat brush, and I sprayed it with some setting spray. And I'm going to pack that on top as well. And with those two shades down, if you want to stop, you can totally stop there. But I have not added glitter to my face in a very long time. I'm going to take this gold glitter here. This is from Amazon. It's not cosmetic glitter. I think it's meant for nail art type stuff. So if you're not using, I recommend you use cosmetic glitter instead of this glitter. But if for some reason you're using this type of glitter, just be careful, because it can get into your eye and that is not a good thing. And for a glitter adhesive, I'm going to take the NYX glitter primer. This stuff is so good, so good. And you literally need the smallest amount. This, if you're using this glitter primer in particular, a lot of it goes a long way. So like you really don't need much. I think I even put too much on. So I'm just gonna pack that exactly where we put the the gold shadow first. And then with that same brush, I'm just gonna dip into that gold glitter and pack that on. You never ever want to apply glitter with your eye open, because then it can fall into your eye. So make sure your eye is always closed. So moving on to the rest of my face, I'm going to take my Smashbox Photo Finish Oil Primer and apply that all over my face. I have my bangs to the side right now, but I'm not going to worry about my forehead because I'm going to put them back down once we're done. I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and this is Porcelain and Nude Ivory. I have tried this foundation many times before and I want to like it because it's so affordable and everybody else who has tried it loves it. For just some reason, I don't like this foundation. It looks so dry on my skin and my skin looks a little bit cakey whenever I wear it. But I'm going to try to wear it again today because I'm trying out like different ways of applying it. That way, not applying it, but wearing it to where it looks not dry or cakey on my face. So I don't think I've ever tried it with this primer though, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and give it a try today again. So I'm going to be mixing these two shades together. But before I apply that, I think I'm going to do the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector glow thing, because you know it's like dewy and whatnot. Oh no, it's too much. Oh no. Okay. Just gonna apply this all over the face. Just gonna go everywhere. I was gonna do it like cheekbones and stuff, but I changed my mind. I'm just gonna apply this everywhere. And I'm not wearing my contacts. I was too lazy to put them on. So if I'm squinting, it's because I'm blind. Alright, so that is applied. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation. I like the applicator of this though. It's just like, I don't know what I do wrong whenever I apply this, but like it always just looks so cakey on my face and dry. And I've heard, you know, like reviews on it, and people say it's like the best, and it's like so like skin like, but I don't know, to me it just doesn't work out that way for me. I'm going to it's already damp, my sponge is damp already, but I'm going to take the Milani Make It Dewy setting spray and damp it some more, just because I really want this foundation to work. I need a new sponge because this one looks nasty. Come on, you son of a bitch, work for me. I also feel like the coverage isn't all that, you know? Like I feel like I can still see like some red peeking through my skin. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this foundation. It just like doesn't work for me. And it upsets me because I just have them sitting there, and every time I try to use them, I don't like them, so then I don't use them, and then they just sit there, so then I use them again, and then I don't like them. It's like a cycle. And it's so annoying. Oh my god. Especially my chin area. It looks gross on my chin area. I don't know, man. I don't know about this foundation. I'm going to apply a little bit more to my cheeks because I feel like it's still a little pink. I'm going to go ahead and conceal with Tarte Shape Tape. My concealer is blended out. I'm going to take some loose powder, and this is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Powder. I love this powder, like, so much. So much. And I'm going to set my under eyes. And this is a dry sponge. I don't know why I don't like to use my wet sponge with setting my my face with my loose powder, just because I feel like when I use it later to do my makeup and I'm putting like a liquid foundation on it, it's gonna mess it up. I don't know if that's true or not, but I just feel like it will mess up the sponge, and I don't got money to be buying sponges. Gotta protect what I have. So I keep this powder on my face for a little bit. I don't bake too long. So while this is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara, and I'm going to use my Urban Decay Perversion mascara because it's my favorite. Just to the top lashes though, because I haven't put any eyeshadow on the bottom. So after I'm done with my mascara, that's basically set on my skin long enough. I do have dry ass skin, and this does not need to be sitting too long. And then just with that powder, I just rub it all over to set everything else. I'm going to bronze up the skin just a little bit using my Chocolate Soleil bronzer by Too Faced. I keep looking in this mirror as if I can see, and I can't see shit. I'm also going to use that same bronzer just to contour my nose a little bit. I'm going to be taking the blush, Tarte blush in the shade Aesthetic, and on a blush brush, blush brush, I'm going to be applying that. I'm going to take the, really quick, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana bronzer. Just on a really big brush. I'm going to wipe that all over my face. This has a very pretty sheen to it. And so I like to apply it all over my face for a more glowy appearance. And then just real quick before we move on, I'm going to take the Make It Dewy setting spray from Milani. Spritz my face. Don't eat it, don't eat it, it's gross. And then with my sponge, just dab that all into my skin. Okay, now move on to the eyes. Back to the eyes. I'm going to take just basically that same shade that we took to begin with. And on a small brush, I'm going to run that under. I'm going to run that under my waterline. Yeah, waterline. But real quick, I'm going to line my waterline first with this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Yogurt. Kind of like a champagne-y color, just for a little bit more of a pop. Okay, now we're going to run that shadow under. I'm going to go ahead and smoke it out a bit as well. Just keep going back and forth. And then whenever you're done with that, just go ahead and apply bottom mascara. Can't forget that. I feel really bad for using this, but this is honestly one of my favorite highlighters. It's from the Wet n Wild Gothographic collection, and it's just, it's so good. So good. It is a loose powder. It is like perfect for, it's perfect for body highlighting, face highlighting. It's just all around a good highlighter. And being the pale girl that I am, it's so hard to find like a good gold highlight. It's not like too gold, and I feel like this is pretty good. It does a pretty good damn job. I'm also going to be applying this highlight to the inner corner and brow bone. Where's my tiny brush? Tiny brush, where are you? Tiny brush, here you are. Inner corner. I'm also going to use the same brush to highlight my nose. I'm going to be taking these lashes that are torn up from the floor up, but they're so good, they're so good. These are the Ardell Faux Mink Lashes number 810. These are the ones that I wore whenever I first did this look, and I really like them. While the lash glue is drying, I'm going to line my lips with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in the shade Naked. Then before I fill that in, I'm going to apply this lash before it dries completely. While my second lash is drying, I'm going to move on, finish my lips. For lipstick or liquid lipstick, I'm going to be using the Lime Crime Velveteen in the shade Buffy. When I first did this look on Saturday, I used a different shade. Oh, here it is. It was right in front of my face. I was looking for this stupid thing this whole time, and it was right here. Welcome to my life. So scratch that. I'm going to be taking the Milani Amore Matte Liquid Lip Cream in the shade Adorable. And I'm going to do like one strike there. And then just tap it into my lips. I've been doing this lately with my liquid lipstick, just like tapping it in, and it thins out the formula a little bit, so it's not really uncomfortable to wear. And I do want to add gloss, but I'm going to apply this lash real quick before it dries out. Oh my god, it's already drying out. Alright, so my lashes are a little wonky. That's okay. That is okay. Now for real, finishing off with the lips, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild. I feel like I use a lot of Wet n Wild in this video. But this is Crystal Clear, their lip gloss. And I really like this lip gloss formula. Like, it's not sticky at all. And there it is. There is the completed look. Such a simple yet beautiful eye. I think it looks like you put in a lot of work to it, but really it was only 2 shadows and it took like 2 minutes. So yeah, I love this. I'd like to be honest with you. I think the colors go really good together. And yeah. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Cakey wakey. Oh crap. Got it all over myself. Oh no. Oh no. Why?